this week, for an executive of his seniority and experience, Woolworths CEO Brad Banducci just had a brain fade in that interview with the ABC's Four Corners.
Yeah, no, I think I'm done, guys. I do this with good intent. I don't do this with bad intent.
Look, I've known Brad Banducci for a long time. Why he did this interview, when he's knocked back just about every other request recently, suggests poor judgement. To imagine he could ask for something to be omitted, then to walk out, was, at its best, naive, perhaps even at worst, a reflection of arrogance. As Banducci announced his departure to be replaced by WooliesX head Amanda Bardwell, Woolies tried to convey a sense of calm and organisation.
I announced my intention to retire today in August of this financial year. It will be 8.5 years as CEO at that point, and as we go into our centenary year, it felt like the time was right to pass the baton to the next generation at Woolworths, and I'm delighted to say that the next CEO of Woolworths will be an internal appointment, Amanda Bardwell, as our Managing Director of WooliesX right now.
Absolutely, the timeline has been completely unaffected by external events of the last couple of weeks. So leadership development against the sort of an agreed chief executive profile for the future, that's been a feature of our succession planning since I've been chair, and even predating my appointments over the last couple of years. It's been a real point of focus, and there's been an ongoing dialogue with Brad as to when was the best time for him and the best time for Woolworths for that succession to be really activated.
Woolies has always been highly professional, but behind the scenes today, it was anything but smooth. Nor was the profit result either. Woolies share sales for the half year to December grew 4.4%, $34.6 billion. Net profit was up by 2.5%, $929 billion. But the company has taken a massive hit on its New Zealand business, has written down almost $1.5 billion, and that led to a loss of $781 million for the half. Interim dividend, 47 cents a share, that's up a cent on last year. Now, the New Zealand write-down isn't the surprise, perhaps not even the CEO, the timing of the standing down. The surprise was Banducci saying sales in the first 7 weeks of this year have continued to moderate, reflecting lower inflation and a more cautious consumer. So, Ed, that led to a big fall of one of the most widely held shares on the Australian stock market.
It sure did, Ross. Woolworths got smashed today. Investors simply hate surprises. The shares dived 6% at the open. By 1 o'clock in the afternoon, they were down roughly 8.5%. Woolworths did recover somewhat, finished the day down 6.6%, Ross.